Are you planning your 4th of July party? Whether you're grilling out, chilling inside, or picnicking under the fireworks, we've got some great ideas and products to make celebration extra delicious, all with easy local favorites. All right, we're going to start off with something sweet. If you haven't tried just the straight up vanilla South Mountain Creamery vanilla ice cream, it's fabulous. It's amazing. It's local. It's made with grass-fed cow milk. Really great product. But how you can really up-level it, really elevate it, is if you add some fruit preserves as a topping. And of course, we picked out some red and blue fruit preserves. The first one I'm going to show you is Blueberry Lemon Buckle. It's the newest product from McCutcheon's. McCutcheon's are our friends over in Frederick, Maryland, so it's another local product. But it's a blueberry lemon preserve. Really, really great flavor and not too lemon forward. So I'm a big fan of this one. And then one of our forever and ever bestsellers, Strawberry Rhubarb from McCutcheon's. I think they do a really good job with this. The texture is just right and it's not too sweet. So either one of these you can just add as a topping to your vanilla ice cream. And then if you really wanted to go an extra step, put it in a saucepan first, not your ice cream. Put your jam in a saucepan first to heat it up just a smidge to thin it out, especially if you're getting it out of the refrigerator, to have like that little bit warm cold mix in your ice cream and to thin it out just a little bit. So that is my first favorite. All right, another one of my easy go-to appetizers, finger foods, is just our standard chips and salsa. The chips that we carry are tortilla chips. They're actually made in Manassas, so it's a local product. I've got blue ones here, but we have just like a traditional tortilla chip. And then, have you looked at our salsa display? We carry a lot of different salsas. Our best sellers are peach salsa. It's pretty neat because there's no tomatoes in our peach salsa. It is usually just a fruit-based salsa, fantastic flavor, great texture. It's good stuff. We also have a spicy peach salsa if you want to go spicier. Then another super popular is from McCutcheon's, our friends over in Frederick, Maryland. They have just a traditional garden salsa. It's mild, it's easy to work with, tomato-based, but it's not like a thin restaurant salsa. It's more of a thick, bold texture salsa, but really easy to work with. Great options. All right, now let me tell you about some of our favorite mixes that we have. To start off, we carry a fried green tomato mix. Super easy to work with if you don't have some sort of like handed down recipe through your family. This is a batter, so it's like a wet mix, but you seriously just add water. So during the summer, we pretty much always will have some green tomatoes to work with. Some folks like to let them ripen a smidge more than straight green, but you do you. Fry them up as according to directions, and then consider serving with an aioli. I grabbed this pesto aioli that we carry. We carry a few more, but this pesto one has a really great flavor. Good on sandwiches too. Then other mixes that we have, we carry a peach cobbler mix and a peach crisp mix. These are made by our friends over in Frederick, Maryland, McCutcheon's. What's pretty neat is that each of these packages are enough to make more than one dessert. Okay, so like this is the peach crisp mix. You add fresh peaches to it and some other pretty basic ingredients, but this has enough to make 2. Both of them for right around 5 peaches. If our peaches are running big, you can probably draw back and not do quite as many. And how about these peaches, right? These peaches are phenomenal. When you're baking, unless you're pretty experienced, you are going to want to look for freestone peaches. That means when you cut them in half, they pretty easily twist off of that stone, off of that seed in the middle. Early season are often cling, which means they like stick to that core. You can certainly still work with those, but usually it takes somebody with a little more experience and patience. But those are amazing. Great, quick, easy, but also elegant and up-leveled appetizer is if you do a jam with brie. I grabbed 2 of my favorite jams to use with brie. I grabbed apricot from McCutcheon's over in Frederick and our fig preserves. You can serve it warm or at room temperature, so you can either warm your brie with some of these preserves, or like I said, you can just do it at room temperature. You typically do want your brie to be a little warmer than out of the fridge cold. It's rich, it's sweet, it's kind of savory, it's totally indulgent, and your guests will think you hired a caterer. Upgrade your burgers with some bold flavors. I've got a handful of different things I'm going to show you here. Uh, you could even do like a little flight, if you will. I pulled out a lot of like the burger favorites. First is our longtime fan favorite, bacon ketchup. It is what it sounds like. Its newfound partner in crime, though, is black pepper ketchup. This is one of our fastest growing pantry products. We have people requesting it like crazy. Then we have awesome dipping sauce. This is more like a burger sauce, maybe somewhat similar to a fast food place with arches. Then we have Nalls secret sauce. This is more like a dipping sauce and would probably be really good with waffle fries. I also brought out some of my favorite barbecue sauces, which are also great on burgers. Peach barbecue sauce. It is sweet, it is smoky, it is savory. It's really, really tasty. Then our friends over at McCutcheon's in Frederick, Maryland, they just have a standard basic original barbecue sauce. This is good. Like, it's a good barbecue sauce. Just a good, really easy to work with go-to barbecue sauce. And what goes great with burgers? Pickles, naturally. So some of my favorite pickled products, pickled carrots. Yes, for real, pickled carrots. They're not just for like banh mi sandwiches. They are great as just a snacking item or to put something colorful and different on an appetizer tray. They don't really say it on the label, but they're actually pretty spicy. So they're like spicy pickled carrots, but the sweetness of the carrot and the spicy and the tang, they're super duper good. Sweet flame pickles is exactly what it sounds like. It's a sweet pickle, but a spicy sweet pickle. What I like about these is that they're pretty thinly sliced. So I think they lend themselves to burgers or sandwiches better than some. Then traditional bread and butter pickles. My daughter cannot live without these. We have to keep at least 1.5 in the house at all times. They are a traditional sweet, like roadside barbecue chicken place pickle. So also, after you eat all your pickles, don't throw your juice out because it is a fantastic contribution to like a chicken marinade. Then, oh my gosh, beet balls. Like, seriously, they're called beet balls. How weird, right? But they're little baby beets, little baby pickled beets. They're made in Frederick, Maryland. You guys love these. They're consistently in like our top 5 most sold pantry products that we carry. They come in traditional and spicy. Traditional is the best seller, but spicy is right up there neck and neck. And the people who like spicy, and they buy them 4 and 5 at a time. But a really, really easy thing to add to your spread. Definitely something that you'll get your guests talking about if you say, I have beet balls for appetizers. What I don't have out here with me, not pictured, is we carry a lot of fresh pickles that have never been in a shelf-stable situation. They have been cold all their lives. They tend to have a little more crisp, a little more bite to their texture, a shorter shelf life, and bigger package that you have to keep in the fridge, but some just amazing, excellent textures and flavors. Another one of my favorite go-to dishes for any time of the year, but especially in the summertime, is this jalapeno cornbread mix. So I love it because it's got a really good kick to it. It's also made from non-GMO corn, if that's something that is important to you. It has a zip top, if that's important to you, because that is certainly important to me. It's really easy to make. It's something that your little bit older kids can very simply help you. It's great if you're making chili and you do like the little blops of cornbread on top of your chili. But a new discovery of mine, top it with a strawberry jalapeno pepper jam. Oh my gosh, the combination of the sweet and the spicy with the sweet and the spicy cornbread, the combination is fabulous, especially if you add like salted butter to it. Another little fun thing about this jalapeno cornbread, there's a recipe on the back for jalapeno cornbread poppers, where it includes cream cheese and shredded cheddar cheese. You bake them. They're amazing. You will be the hit of your party if you bring jalapeno cornbread poppers with strawberry jalapeno dipping sauce. If you need a super quick thing to bring to a party or gathering, Go basic, chips and dip. We now carry these new locally made potato chips, brands called My Dad's Chips. They've got a handful of different flavors. They're really good. Like, it's gonna sound lame, but like they're really potatoy, but like in a good way. Anyway, we now carry a plant-based French onion dip. So maybe this will be a party pleaser because any vegans you have, this will do. This will satisfy them, but it's got a good flavor. It's easy to work with. Take it out of the container. Don't take it out of the container. It's nice because it's a wide enough mouth container that you can still dip chips in it. So easy, quick grab and go. These locally loved products are easy. They're tasty and they're perfect for everything from backyard barbecues to potlucks. You can shop many of our shelf-stable favorites like jams, salsas, sauces, and mixes online, or stop by in person for the full selection, including those fresh and refrigerated items like brie and ice cream and our old Krabby pickle chips.